the chaotic match that created modern football. More than 150 years ago, football wasn't just different, it was unrecognizable. Back then, in the early 1800s, every town in England played the game in its own way. Some places allowed players to catch the ball with their hands. Others allowed tackling anywhere on the field. Some matches had hundreds of players on each side, and there were no referees at all. Football was wild. It was messy, and it was pure chaos. But everything changed in October 1863. The match that started the revolution. A famous match happened between two well-known clubs in London. At first, everything seemed normal. Or, at least normal for that time. But then it began. One team picked up the ball with their hands, something they believed was perfectly legal. The other team stopped and shouted, "Hey, that's against the rules." Players surrounded each other. Fans jumped into the argument. Nobody agreed on what the rules actually were. Some players yelled, "Using your hands is part of the game." Others shouted back, "No. Real football is played with your feet only." The match couldn't continue. It turned into one of the most chaotic moments in the sport's early history. And that moment sparked a question that would change everything. What are the real rules of football? After the incident, leaders from 11 London clubs gathered at the Freemasons Tavern in Great Queen Street. They sat around a long wooden table and argued for hours. Some wanted a game with full tackling, carrying the ball and running with it in their hands, the early form of rugby. Others wanted a cleaner, faster, more skillful game played only with the feet. The meeting became tense. People were shouting, slamming their notes on the table, refusing to compromise. Finally, the group split into two sides. Side A. Let players run with the ball and tackle hard. That's the real game. Side B. Football should be creative, controlled, and played with the feet. The debate went on for days. Until finally, a decision was made. Two sports, not one. The clubs agreed to separate the rules forever. The game that allowed carrying the ball became rugby. The game played only with the feet became association football, the sport we call soccer or football today. And on December 8, 1863, the world's first football association was officially created. How that one match changed the world. Because of that decision. Stadiums would one day be built. Leagues would form. National teams would rise. The World Cup would be born. And, eventually, legends like Pelé, Maradona, Zidane, Ronaldo, Messi would write their names in history. All of it, every goal, every trophy, every unforgettable moment, can be traced back to that single chaotic match where nobody could agree on the rules. Sometimes history doesn't change because of a perfect moment. It changes because of a mistake, a conflict, a match that fell apart. And that broken match created the greatest sport on earth.